Hey Kins and Herbies, welcome back. It's Neil Crystal, and this is the collective reading for all the blue solar seal signs. So this is Blue Storm, Blue Hand, Blue Eagle, Blue Knight, and Blue Monkey. Now, just like an astrology chart, you have your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising. The same is true when we're talking about Kins. We also have an oracle that guides us throughout life. So you really are a combination of all the colors, but you can definitely start your first reading with your galactic signature kin, and then if you feel called to watch the other readings either by title or just you want to, feel free. Okay, my message to you, Bluekins, it says to love on yourself a little extra. Not that you're, not doing that, but it looks like you're weathering a storm or some type of changes are happening either within you or within your environment. Your reign as a leader starts now. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. Main energy, we have the Four of Swords in alignment. So Four of Swords is kind of being in isolation. Prior to the Four of Swords, you have Three of Swords. That could be heartbreak, devastation, a failed relationship, but something that literally feels like it is piercing your heart. And the only thing to do is to take time and heal. If I were to go and get a cut on my leg, it would be a process that I would have to go to for that to heal. Guys, the same thing happens to our heart, our mind, our soul, and our spirit. And so it seems like your main energy, you're rectifying something that you've been through or something that's happened. But the beautiful thing is you also have alignment. And so whatever pushed you into this place of healing and rest and rehab is actually a part of a bigger story happening. This is where you're moving into alignment with yourself. You're getting on your path. And pain is a fabulous teacher. You understand? Pain. There's no way to avoid it. It makes you stop in your tracks and immediately say, what the fuck was that, right? And so be grateful for what happened, although it can be challenging, right? It's always easier to say, but seriously, have gratitude because this is a win for you, even if you can't see it or feel it now. Beneath alignment, we have sacral chakra. And so this is your creativity, your joy, your pleasure for life, your vitality, everything that literally sucked the life out of you was taken because it needed to go, right? Anything that leaves us or hurts us or harms us, it serves its purpose. We release it and we heal. And this is when we kind of power up and recharge. Now, what is going to help you as you go through this? You got to Two of Pentacles in seasons. Two of Pentacles is a moment of instability, right? Juggling things. That could be relationships, jobs, tasks, thoughts, emotions, but it's not really being able to sit still. And stability will come, but it's kind of like a one-man job. Beneath Two of Pentacles, you have seasons. And so listen, we cannot avoid change. Change is going to come. Just like the seasons of the year come like clockwork, we are going to experience those same changes. But again, the beautiful thing is that all of what you're enduring is really bringing you into your own wholeness. We have self-care break. So something that can really help you as you weather whatever it is you're going through is to love on yourself. What does that mean? Well, it's going to be different for all of us, but something simple. You have a bath or you take a shower and then you spend 5 minutes massaging oil on you. It could be something like that. It could be washing your face, but instead of doing it in 3 seconds, you spend 3 minutes and you pay attention to your eyes and your nose and your cheeks and your teeth and your ears. It's literally loving on yourself. Think about the 5 love languages. Whatever you need, whatever language most appeals to you, give yourself that. So it's a gift. Buy yourself something special. And you can accomplish this at Dollar Tree. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. If cleaning and organizing feels good, if exercising, if just spending time in silence with a candle, anything, but give yourself a break. Schedule a break just as you would schedule work. Right? Because you are that important. Now you are being guided. We have 7 of Wands in present. This is a solo mission. All the onlookers, everybody that has an opinion, everybody that wants to know where you are, what you're doing, how are you, why are you quiet, can I come? No, No, they can't come. This is a moment for you to stand alone, to stand firm, and to stand strong. And this time, in whatever it is you're about to move into, Bluekins, only you can go. This is for you. Your reign as a leader is starting now, and you have to go first, and you have to go alone. You understand? Underneath present, this is your present moment. You know this. So right now, you could be in that Seven of Wands energy where a lot of people are, and not really for bad that people are trying to get into your energy, but this is where you're just like, no, I can't, no. And you never have to explain your why. That's for you. You just have to be comfortable in setting a boundary and not budging and protecting your peace and in protecting your space, okay? And so that's what you're going through in the present moment. But the beautiful thing is that you're doing that because you're about to transition into something where only you can go. Right? Yes, you have an audience. Yes, you have a crowd. Yes, you have people watching, and that's okay. But this is a period of you being independent. This is a beginning. You're being initiated. This is leadership. This is you finding your self-courage and your willpower. This is where you are really standing in your ability to be self-sufficient. Now, what's the challenge? Well, we have Page of Cups and Be Open. Page of Cups is kind of like that young, think about just falling in love for one time or seeing a crush. What did that feel like, right? The fact that you never controlled your heart, you just let those feelings come. You weren't afraid of them. Sometimes after a long battle, after a long journey, we have to take our heart out of the cage and let it breathe. And that can be hard to do depending on what you've endured. But the Page of Cups says, hey, go back to your childlike qualities. Go back to your innocence. Expect what you love to come to you, right? Don't be afraid of it. Don't fear, make sure that you are moving and walking as this messenger of love. Now we have Be Open. There's something coming to you. Maybe you can imagine it. Maybe you can't. But Spirit's message is saying, listen, you healed. You took time out. But guess what? The journey goes on. So please be open. And be open meaning your emotions, your heart, right? Anticipate the best. I affirm that all life is sacred. Realize that everything that happens to us is really a part of a beautiful story designed by the divine. Even the painful moments, we can find gratitude because they really make us and shape us and push us into a space of power. And this is exactly what it looks like is happening to you, Blue. Now let's just talk about the colors really quickly. So the Redkins, they initiate, right? They initiate by learning. They go out and get the knowledge. And then comes White. White is a little more stationary. They're about reflecting. White is more about the mind. And for Blues are about action. They process things. They have the energy. And so asking a Bluekin to kind of sit still and kind of passively heal is very challenging to do. But that's exactly what you did. And once that's done, it's time for you to move on and open that curtain and see what's behind. It's like a game show, like where you get to open curtain number 3. But you have to be ready to be surprised. You have to ready to be in love. You have to be ready to feel all of those things that you would have felt when you fell in love for the first time as a young child, right? As a young person, I should say. And then finally, what's hidden from you? You have Knight of Wands and you have wholeness. So listen, at the beginning, look at the progression. At the beginning, you are laying on your back, right? In that 4 swords energy. The 3 swords that pierced your heart and almost broke you are hanging on the wall as a trophy, right? Because you survived that. You conquered that. And you end the reading with your sacral chakra intact. The Knight of Wands is passionate and they're victorious and they know what their pleasure is. They know how to go after their joy. They're not afraid to chase it, right? And so finally you've recovered your energy and you know exactly where you're going to put it in this life. Wholeness says, listen, anything I went through, I'll take it. I'll take it all. Wholeness is not leaving anything out. You got to love every experience because every moment, every minute, every second is what helped you to merge your higher self with your earthly self, right? This is where you became a force. And so now that you are moving in your wholeness, now that you are not neglecting any aspect of who you are in this reality, now you can passionately move forward. So anything that happened was not for nothing. It was literally to propel you into the best version of yourself. We have I honor virtue. When you're on that horse and you're charging forward and you're going after the life you want, virtue says, listen, I work for good. I work for the good in all things. I work for the good in me. And I'm not afraid to say that, right? And it makes you feel good when you know that the things that you're chasing and building or creating are really, you're one of the good guys, right? But sometimes those painful moments, they kind of make us forget what side we're playing on. But in your situation, this was a necessary shift. This was a necessary shift in your energy in order to move you into yourself, in order for you to come together. So you start your reading moving into alignment, and your hidden power is that, hey, you did this to become whole. So what you thought broke you was actually helping you merge all aspects of you. So easy to talk about that, but it's not always easy to live through. So Blues, thank you so much for this reading, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.